Okay, guys, so I finished with that Get Ready With Me um, for Bed Edition video. So now I'm just washing my hands real quick. This water, it just kind of like jumps out at you. Dang, I hate when I drop my soap on like the countertop. But anyway, I really wanted to get some body wash today from Target, but since I never left, um, then I didn't get anything. So I'm gonna have to use their soap, and it's drying. Like even to wash my hands is so drying. So I'm gonna leave this little brush. Y'all, I brush my eyebrows with my hairbrush, but I really wanna like get a comb and just really get into my hair. But enough about that. Okay, let me turn this off. Clearly, I didn't turn it off good enough because it's making like these little trickling noises. And what I'll do, I got my sweet potato fries. I ordered them from their restaurant. Let's turn this light off for now. Let's turn these lights off. There's a light right there. Turn all that off. Let me not run. Right when I said that, there's my suitcases. Macy's, I think Macy's, well, Nordstrom Rack too. Macy's has been like my number one pick on luggage for years and years. Like that's the only place that I even looked for luggage. And then what ended up happening is I went in Nordstrom Rack because one year I had bought this Longchamp carry-on bag in deep purple for my mom, and she ended up saying it was too big for her, and I ended up keeping it. So then when it was time for me to buy my luggage, I ended up finding a matching deep purple set at Nordstrom Rack by Travel Pro, and so that was my look, like all fall, winter, spring. Everyone loved it too. They are loving the Longchamp. And then guess what ended up happening? So I put it up. Let me turn this down because this movie. I'm gonna watch this movie again, start it over from scratch. Anyway, so then guys, Macy's just started selling Longchamp bags, and I end up coming across one that's like the perfect purse size tote that will go so cute with the huge carry-on that I have. So now I have like a two-piece set, and I have a little mini purple Longchamp coin purse, but I put my like electronics in it, like my chargers and little ports and stuff like that. So let's look at this. It came in this bag. So here's these sweet potato fries. I know y'all are like, what? Yeah, it's happening. Here's the little container that it's in. Let's see. They're very warm still. And I don't know if y'all can see them or whatever, but there they are in the package. I noticed all the Hiltons pretty much use this kind of packaging, putting your food in here. Hopefully you all can see it pretty good. Let me check y'all out. Let me see. Because sometimes when I think this is a good view or whatever, it's not. Comment down below, let me know if you can see the sweet potato fries. So that's what they brought me, and then they gave me some ketchup and stuff, and some a fork and everything like that. So let's taste these and see if they're okay. Otherwise, I'm gonna have my guacamole and tortilla chips as a backup. So I'm really not tripping. I got my hair bonnet right there. I've been in this bed. Like I was so honestly, truthfully and honestly, I was quite happy that I had no appointments today because I was so tired. I promise y'all, I was so tired and annoyed. And I was like, I gotta take a nap at least, you know? And so I did that. And then I was just like, gosh, I'm just not ready to get up. So I kept checking my phone just to see because they had me on call, and then, see if they ever text or called, and they didn't. And I knew, like, in my spirit, something was like, don't even waste your money and time going way over there. And nothing's popping off. Oodles are good, guys. But I don't know. I'm not in the mood to eat. Like, yesterday, I really didn't have an appetite. But I made sure to pick up some of those grape tomatoes, which, by the way, those grape tomatoes at that Target on Grand Parkway were delicious. Oh my gosh. They were so good. The strawberries were good. And what I said I'm going to do in the morning, I'm going to stop by back by Target and give them their blueberries and those gross this is it or that's it bars back. And I'm going to get my body wash. I'm going to get those 2 pounds of foxy strawberries, and those, a pack of those grape tomatoes. And that's going to be my snack for this test, because we're definitely going to eat breakfast in the morning. That goes without saying. We're going to eat their breakfast, have some fruit, all of that. So I'll be quite, comfortable during the test. And then I'll have my fruit for snack. And then all I have to do is figure out dinner. Shout out to Papado. I have not been to Papados in Texas in like years. Like every time I've come out here so far, I have not gone to Papado yet. And that's a Texas thing that I do. Like, I lived here so much. Um, that is something that was a part of my lifestyle. Going to Papado and enjoying a nice meal. I mean, I always get their Greek salad. I always get whatever the fresh fish is, wild caught, the trout. And I always get their garlic mashed potatoes, and the asparagus usually is what I'm going to order. And then usually they always have some really, really good tea. Like one time I came and it was like some type of mango citrus tea with the slices of fruit in it. It was so good. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. But I haven't done it in so long. And then like the one Papado where I am in Atlanta, matter of fact, they're not even far. It's just because it's out of my immediate circle. I just never think to go. And I haven't been in I'm gonna say a year, 2 years. I don't remember going to Papado in a while. But I will tell you all, there's a Capitol Grill restaurant on my street in Atlanta that I haven't been to yet. I'm gonna go over there and take y'all with me. We're gonna see if it's good. And somebody was mentioning to me some type of Mama's restaurant that I wanted to try. Mamacitas or Mama's or something. It's supposed to be a Mexican restaurant that's super, super good. And then it's another one, a fish spot. It's supposed to be like the number one seafood boil place in Atlanta. And I was supposed to have taken y'all like months and months ago. Well, I ran out of time. So those are like the 3 places that I plan on us exploring in the next month. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do with my daughter for her birthday. She's a 4th of July baby. And I really, want to get like out of town. Y'all know my number one suggestion is beach. So like other than Jacksonville, she's never been anywhere else in Florida. So to be continued. We'll see what's going on. If I have it my way, we'll be in Hawaii for my birthday this year. And I will be so blessed and so happy. So so guys, these sweet potato fries taste so good. I'm really happy. It's turned to like a little mukbang, what y'all call them, mukbang. And let me see what else. So that's that. We have a special populations project that's due this weekend in my Pilates teacher training. And I'm doing mine over visual impairment. So all day, because we have like a group email or like Google Drive file for our class, and everybody's been dropping their report. So I guess each person has a day to present, but really and truly all of us can present because we're there for like 6 hours each day. So I'm thinking tomorrow after I take this test, I'm going to go ahead on and put my presentation together and send mine in and pray I get to do it tomorrow or Saturday. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Y'all, comment down below. Have you guys been watching Zatima or Zatima? And that's the spinoff from the sisters, Tyler Perry's sisters. Have you all been watching? Because I actually like Zatima, the show. And I guess they're only doing like 12 episodes or something per season. Because I didn't see any more like BET Plus and Philo. I haven't seen any updated information concerning Sisters next season, if it's going to be another season for season 6. And I haven't seen any more episodes for Zatima. Zach and Fatima, for those of you all who know. Then I've been getting like suggestions and commercials about what's going on with Power with Tariq. I'm like, okay, do I need to sit down and get caught up on this? What are you guys watching? I think I might sit down and get caught up on Power. I haven't seen another season for Kanan, and I was interested in seeing that. So, yeah, so I do hear about a show called Manifest and BMF. Guys, it's so many seasons of that I feel overwhelmed to try to catch up on that. So I don't know. I was really interested in watching All the Queen's Men. I actually was watching that, and I have been paying like $9.99 a month or something. I had to go through all my subscriptions and find out what am I paying for. And and get rid of a lot of stuff and ask for refunds, as much refunds as I could. So anyway, no, I'm not. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to catch up on a lot of TV shows, but I do want to start watching a little bit more TV. And I want to start back watching my cooking channel too. I'm really out the loop on who's hot on there and what's going on the cooking channel. And so I want to keep up with that. And then I wanted to see what's on A&E. That's like arts and entertainment. I wanted to see like if they have any more fashion shows. I really enjoyed Fashion Hunters. I'm actually going to look them up on YouTube. So this is like a couple of shows that I'm really into. And I'm just going to check them out and see what happens next. But when I'll let y'all know, I will let you guys know. Guys, I am really working on my posture, like keeping my shoulders down and back, keeping my midline pulled in, like, navel to spine. Really working on that, and it's been extremely helpful to keep me balanced. It feels so much better too. Like, I notice when I sit with my shoulders down and back, it opens up my entire chest and it gives it a stretch. There's an area here that's called the décolletage or décolleté, and it connects like everything from neck down into the chest. And then you have the SCM, which connects like from behind the ear across, so it helps you pivot your face from your head from left to right, and it holds it. So anyway, guys, yeah, let me see. I just feel so much better when I have good posture, and I feel like my body's happy too. If you ever notice, like, if you look at some people and you see how nice their clothes, it seems like their clothes and everything just fit on them so well. Everything just looks so nice and crisp, and it's because to the posture. The body and that posture is just bringing it full circle. And I used to always be confused about how to hold yourself. I'm like, do you just walk with your chest out? Like, how, what do you just pull your shoulders back? Like, what? And then it would always feel forced. And then when I got into this teacher training, and they, if you go to Pilates, then they're always connecting you to yourself. Like, they're always, mentioning different things so that you can, oh yeah, why am I curving in, or why am I scrunched over to the left or right, or oh, let me raise my chin up, let me stop squinting, it's just so many things you're doing. For me, I'm a thinker, so I'll be squinting a lot, and I have such bad allergies, like this weather going up and down, it makes my eyes so dry. I have to always remember, like, put your eye moisturizers in, you know what I mean? Do this, do that, do this. I mean, it's just like, okay. But regardless, guys, I am absolutely loving just the residual benefits of investing in myself, and just committing to my wellness and being balanced, and sharing that with others. I'm really happy. I just feel thankful and blessed to be in a position to do that. I will tell you guys that everything I'm doing is a sacrifice, and it is really like pulling teeth every step of the way. I'm having to sacrifice. And if that means that I have to fast a little bit because, it is costing me. Every little thing is costing me. It costs me to go to class, to get back from class. It costs me to attend class. So far since I've been in the program, some type of way, I have missed a class here or there, and that's because I'll be on a waiting list, and then I'll think I didn't get in the class because I'm used to getting like a text alert or something like that. Excuse me, guys. And then if I don't get the text alert, then I think I didn't get in the class, and then next thing you know, I get a fee, $10 or $15. Like, also, when you come to class, you have to check in. So then I have to count on other people to check me in because it's on a screen, and I don't have access visually to that screen, right? So if somebody forgets to check me in, I have to like double, triple check that they checked me in, all of that. And so then I have to like have conversations with their managers, like, hey, can you take this fee off? Like right now I have like $25 worth of fees. That's two pairs of grip socks, depending on which ones you like. The ones that I really like, and I showed you guys before in the video, they're 18. My favorite ones are 18. They have a pair for like 14 that'll work, but on average, the ones that I like are $18. After tax, they're like $19.60 or something like that, like right at $20. If you forget your grip socks, you gotta buy some. And then of course you just need to keep buying them all the time because they're not meant to last forever, right? Then you need slides to wear because the grip socks, sometimes you guys get on the floor, so then you need grip, so you need to be able to do the exercise and then have on the shoes with that, so then you gotta find you some shoes for that. Guys, it just goes on and on and on. Then you have to eat really well. Like there's nobody that's going to be able to be in the world of fitness and don't eat very well. So, if you're not drinking smoothies, you're eating about $20-$30 worth of fruit, drinking water, and vegetables every day. If you're working out 2 to 4 times a day, that's 2 to 4 hours, which is my life, my routine. You're going to have to eat those 3 to 5 pounds of fruit or you're going to be in trouble, guys. You're not going to get out of it. You're just not. I just turned the volume off on my other. And, but yeah, you got to eat it. Your body's craving it, and especially keeping your feet healthy because you'll have a lot of foot cramping, and it's intense foot cramping. Because you're using a lot of potassium, so you need to eat avocado, or if you need to have those things that have banana, like, you guys. So then it's like, okay, well, what can I cut out? Then for me, if I'm in an area where I can hop on a shuttle or the public transportation, and it can just get me there reasonably, then that's great. But if I have to catch Lyft, then now my workout day went from $20-$30 on food to $60 on transportation included, because it cost me between $10 and $15 to get to the gym, and then another $10 or $15 to get back. So it's like now all of a sudden my, teacher training has gone from just, your tuition, your books, and all of that. Now, you need an extra $150 a week. You need that, an extra $250 a week because you need to eat and stay hydrated and get back and forth to class and have everything you need in class. And then you need aftercare products. You need Epsom salt. You need trigger point balls. You need things to stretch your body and to heal from, because you're breaking down muscle and you're building muscle. you're breaking down calcification, you're detoxifying. Like, it's so many components to it. So sometimes people, sorry guys, that might have been grossed out, but it was something in here. It was like a little tissue thing. Like, why did they put a little? Okay, like for the fries to lay on top of. So anyway, guys, it's a total sacrifice. So, you know, if you're with somebody that's doing, you know, some type of fitness training, personal training, whatever, and they are talking to you like, hey, you know, this is really hard, or like, you know, this is costing me an extra $1,000 a month. Because people will really think like, oh, that's cute, you know, you're doing the little fitness thing, and oh, how much does that cost? And then you tell them like, well, it's $5,000 for the program, and then you got to build your home studio, and that's going to be probably like another 10, 15,000, and then all the stuff you need day after day. To keep yourself, and you got to take your supplements and your vitamins, and you know, then you got to get your own self-care. Like, it's impossible to do these programs and you don't have like massage therapy package somewhere. You're not getting your massages regularly, or you're not going for cryotherapy, which I highly recommend. Find you a clinic or a spot, cryotherapy spot, and go get the unlimited package, and then every day, every other day, go in there and do your 3 minutes. Oh my God, it feels so good. Especially like once I get on my Orange Theory Fitness regular routine, I will personally, let me see, let me turn this around. I will personally be going in there after my workouts. Yeah, because the results are so good. So, that is like, so that's another. You could find some places that charge $150 for unlimited. Some places charge like $40 each time. So you know, if you're gonna go more than twice in a month, then you need to just pay the $150, because you know, well, if you know you're going more than 3 times, more than once a week, then you need to just pay the $150, and it feels great. Sometimes you can find a Groupon and they'll have a special. You could get the unlimited package for like $99. There's a few places in Sandy Springs that has the cryotherapy chambers. Are really good. But just with that being said, you know, if you're an athlete or you use your body for your work, you're a trainer of any kind of fitness instructor, wellness, all that. Even those therapists that listen to people's problems, working out problems, and working their mind, because your brain is a muscle as well. You need self-care. You need massage therapy. You need cryotherapy. You need sound therapy. You need to zen. You need to regularly detach from your normal routine and work environment. You need to be at a park. You need to be at a beach. You need to be doing something else. You know, go to a cooking class, like learn how to make chocolate. Just use other sides of yourself. Connect to creativity, connect to just things that don't matter, like art. You know what I mean? Like, I watch a lot of videos where people talk about their favorite things, and it's the cutest thing ever, and it's soothing for me. They talk about the purse and how they love when it has a chain, and they love pink. They love red. It makes them so happy. Like, that is so soothing. And I listen to those types of things like every single day. Just because everything I do is so involved and intense and thought heavy, right? So, yeah, all of that is expensive, guys. I mean, it adds up, and got to get it done. Now, you know, I really advocate to vacation, to work vacation in places that you can truly enjoy. And that's why I end up in Florida so much, because I can get up, lay out by the pool, get my sun, eat a nice meal, and keep going, right? Because I need it. I have to rejuvenate. It's like I'm a plant, and I have to balance out and zen and take in those deep breaths and make peace with the day before and make peace with the day ahead. It's a part of success, y'all. You know, detaching from all the worry, anxiety, recognizing the different feelings that you have, connecting with self inside and out, and then acknowledging them and putting them where they belong, right? So if you've got to get through your day, you can't be having anxiety all day long. So you have to, agree with God and your creation. I have authority over my body, life, and future, which means you have the right to have the perspective and to hold on and let go of whatever you want and need to, right? So if you don't want anxiety, you have to make a mental affirmation. Okay, I'm experiencing anxiety right now, and I don't want that. I don't need that, and that goes against what I'm doing for my day. That goes against my success, my fulfillment, my victory. God said I don't have to do that. I don't have to take anything He didn't give. So, thank you and no thank you. I will not have anxiety today. I will not be depressed. I will not be worried. I will not be double-minded, confused. Like, these are things you just have to acknowledge, and you have to put them in its place, right? And then you have to call on the strengths that you need, right? And you have to just be thankful. Hallelujah, Lord, for infusing your strength in my weakness. Thank you that I am encouraged, I am uplifted, I am the best, I attract the best, I'm anointed, covered, I'm faithful, I am pleasing to you, I am on the path that you set for me, I am living the purpose-driven life, right? I'm on the right path. My mind, body, and soul is in agreement with your will and your way. I'm excited about today, right? You've won every battle that I would ever enter into. So I'm confident, I'm bold, hallelujah. Like, you have to do those things. You have to set it in motion. You have to set the universe, you have to be aware and one with the universe that it is designed to serve you, right? You put good things in the earth, you expect great things, right? And so you command those things. That's one thing that I love about Dr. Cindy Trim. She says, commanding your mornings. If you search her on YouTube, a lot of her videos are about commandments, willful intent, speaking forward, affirming, agreeing with the word of God, agreeing and affirming with your position, your creation, your design, your birth. Check her out. Phenomenal. Her prayers and conversation is life-changing. So get you a cup of that. You know what I mean? Overflow your cup with that. And YouTube is always like, share, and subscribe to her channel for sure, for sure, for sure. Of course, I love Dr. Bill Winston. You know, he's always aligning us back to our creation, to the right mind state of faith, the faith-driven life that manifests, right? We pay with faith. We don't pay with actions. We pay with faith. We live by faith, not by sight, and we get things done through faith. I mean, just meditate on that alone. Like, you could really take a couple lines out of every sermon, every upload he has, and meditate on that truth and use that, and it will happen for you. That's why it's so important for you to protect your ear and eye gates, because you are drawing in, subconsciously and consciously, you are drawing in that reality. Guys, I'm over here massaging the middle, right in between my, truly right below my neck. Something just prompted me to just massage in there, and it feels really good. And I'm just going like truly, it's like I'm doing myofascial release, just like pulling, just like pulling in there, like pulling and then moving from like left to right, just across the spine there, and it feels good. So I'm gonna have some juice. I don't think I'm about to eat this guacamole and chips because I'm not in the mood for it. I think it's gonna go with me tomorrow, and it's gonna be one of my midday snacks. I think I'm gonna be ready for that, and I'm gonna be really happy for it in the midday. I really, really, really wish I had some fruit. And I'm trying to decide, is it a good idea to wait until tomorrow on my way to the test to go to Target because I want to save money, or if I should go on right now before they close and get it out the way, and then just have everything packed up and ready to go, and then just leave straight here and go straight to my test because Target doesn't open till 8. Now, one thing I could have done is did a delivery order, but you have to do a minimum of $35, and I'm very sure I'm not spending $35. Plus, I need to give them their stuff back. So it's like I could go to sleep now, get ready, be completely ready by 6 a.m. Go eat my breakfast, take my time with that. Then by like 7:30, go in and order my lift to be at Target by 8 as soon as they open. Then do my quick exchange, and from there go straight to my test because the library opens at 9. And then I'd probably be at the library right at 9 or a few minutes before 9 just waiting. And that seems pretty good because I'm not wasting money. Because if I go to Target right now, yes, I'll be happy that I'm eating my strawberries right now. And yes, I will be happy that I'm eating my tomatoes because I really want them. That's how I usually end my night. And then I have my body wash and I could take my bath like I want, rather than using their soap. So we'll see. I'm going to look on Lyft real quick and see what the price is. I know one time it was only like $5 or $6 to go to Target in a Lyft. And then like $5 or $6 to come right back. So I think it's about to happen, guys. We'll see what happens in this next clip. I did want to say, I am still fundraising for my youth camp for girls ages 8 through 18. So if you have a heart and want to get involved and want to donate and contribute on any level, whether you want to make shirts for us or if you want to send like little things that they need, like agendas, notebooks, pens, writing pens, or like if you have a company, you can make tote bags for us, or like anything you'd love to do and share. We'd love to have it. I am looking for sponsors and donations for this girls' youth camp, and I'm looking to have it in different places each time. I'm really excited about that. And then what's really nice is that whatever you donate, so like let's say you donated t-shirts, then we would want, to give you an opportunity where maybe you could put your logo or your company name on the shirt. We talk about that, but you just send me an email to vilifewithkelly@gmail.com, vilifewithkelly@gmail.com. And if you're interested in donating anything, then my address is always in the About tab, so you can mail in items you wanted to share. Like if you wanted to send us pens, writing pens, and notebooks or whatever, and you want to put your company on there, we'd love to have it because I do want them to have agendas. I wanted them to have like planners and agendas, and I wanted to put reminders, and I'm having them write in their planners and agendas, like things to remember and meditate on every single day. And initially I thought, oh, I'll have it, create or design this agenda and already have those things in them. But I find that if they have to say it, remember it, and write it, that it's more effective and it resonates in the subconscious, that experience. And so I want them to have that, write. I want us to actually write down these things together, and I want them to be able to put notes and also to write in the way that works for them. One statement could work for some, and then just them being able to alter it will work for others. And so I want them to have their own agenda where they're able to create design, give birth to it, specifically customize it for themselves. So definitely, if you're interested in contributing, this will be my first one. And this is about embracing ourselves, loving ourselves, putting work, time, and energy into manifesting the best of ourselves and embracing all of it, our uniqueness, our wants, our needs, our desires, our dreams, every part of ourselves, just embracing it and loving it and accepting, that our best day is absolutely to die for. It's gorgeous, it's intentional, and just healthy mind states, healthy living, and making time for ourselves, scheduling ourselves, prioritizing ourselves in our own lives. You just don't know how many people don't do this. Everything else is a priority and demand above themselves. Like brushing their teeth and washing their face is the most time, that's all they do to dedicate themselves. They have no time other than they wash their face, they brush their teeth, they slap the hairstyle together, and that's the only time they spend on themselves the whole day. The rest of the time they were running around chasing a paycheck and whomever else. And so I know so many people that live in balanced lives, and including myself, and talking about, let's just go to Pilates today. Hey, let's go to Pure Barre. I found a pass. We can try all these different gyms. It's only like 30 minutes. Like, let's just do that today. Like, or let's go get a massage today. Like, let's go get a facial. Like, I've got a package here, and we can do this and that. And that's a fight. That's an argument. You know what I mean? That, oh, I don't have time for that. Oh, I got to get this done. Who's going to pay for that? Like, so much stress just talking about zenning, just talking about self-care. It's not like, okay, let me try to plan for that. It's, I don't have time for that. Well, I'm gonna get back with you, or nothing, or crickets. You know what I mean? And so a lot of people will applaud me, and they'll say, wow, you're out here doing all this stuff by yourself. You're out here and it's like, I don't have a choice, because if I wait around and trying to build a support system for what I need for myself, I'll be still sitting in the house, because a lot of people are comfortable. They're quite used to excluding themselves from their own day. Like, they're used to that. They view self-care as an option and an expense. They don't need it. They're not dying. A lot of people look at self-care as something you do when you're almost dead, or something you do when you're in so much pain. And then as soon as you get out that pain, now I'm going to go back and do all this crazy stuff that got me jacked up in the first place, So, guys, we don't need another generation of children, of adults that live like that. And it's obvious why we don't, because so many self-medicate. It's not enough to drink alcohol. You got to smoke cigarettes, you got to smoke hookah, you got to smoke marijuana, you got to smoke everything under the sun, and then you have to drink on top of that, and that's still not enough. And then you got to do it every day, every other day, every weekend, all weekend long. You have to get drunk, you have to get loaded, you have to, like, it's strange. I have coworkers sit around in the break room. They gotta have gummies, they gotta have all these different things on their break, and then as soon as they get off, they gotta smoke a blunt. And they fall asleep smoking blunts and waking up with it lit in their fingers, and like, are you okay? That's the question. Like, are you okay? Like, you need some time, you need some rest, don't you? Like, you need to get, some care. What's going on? And so, guys, our girls, they're the future moms. They're the future moms, you know what I mean? And so they need to attract health. They need to attract and exude healing and healthy living so they can teach that to the next generation of babies. We can have better quality kids and balanced children, and then balanced children make balanced adults, right? They become balanced adults and balanced parents, in a balanced world. And so, all of this obsession with perfection and looking like someone else, and why can't I have all of these things this person has acquired, and they think it's because they look and they do this and they do that, and I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough. I need to get this done as soon as possible. I need to, no. So that's what the Girls Youth Camp is going to be about. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to definitely do Pilates. We're definitely going to find a mix of workout, so of fitness through the youth camp every day. So the first couple of days they're going to try different. So they'll have a schedule, and then they get to pick for their third and fourth days what classes they really want to attend. And so that makes it nice because, like, the fifth day they get to kind of do like a show and tell and talk about what they've learned and how they've grown, and going forward what they're going to make sure is a part of their lifestyle. And we want to support them, and we want to continue to stay in contact, well beyond the youth camp, and make sure that they found the support in the classes and the community service centers or whatever it is they needed to keep it going. I do want to have some dance classes, so I am looking for instructors as well to partner with. I am looking for other fitness professionals to partner with. So if you're interested in being a part of my Girls Youth Camp program, please email me vilifewithkelly@gmail.com, because I'm really passionate about it, and I really want to work with other individuals that are passionate about investing in our youth. And I'm just really excited about that, guys. So I want this to be successful. I'm putting everything I got into it, and I do understand it takes a village. I would love if this could be something where the parents had the ability to attend as well, because I do feel like, if the parents are involved and going through this process with their children, they'll have a better success rate of this becoming a reality, of a staple in their lives. Like, this will become something that is happening because the parents learned so much and experienced with. So like, if mom and daughter could do these youth camps together, that would be so great, especially, just period across the board. You know what I mean? If we could get, because the teenagers, some of them have their own money, or they have access to money, and so they can go, they can get their parent to get them a YMCA membership, a Club Pilates member, like whatever, and they can be, drop me off and, advocate for themselves to an extent, right? But even with that, to have their mom do this program, their dad do this program with them, and see and have their planner and write their doing, it's a way to get like both of them thinking and on the same page and doing like, oh wow, this is phenomenal. I love this. Yeah, let's keep this going, and to be able to walk away from the camp and have a regimen and have minds made up, have learned about food and nutrition, and could leave and say, okay, let's go to the grocery store and let's keep this going. Let's go get our fruits and our veggies. Let's go get our blender, or let's go ahead on and download these apps and say, okay, we're gonna go to Tropical Smoothie. We're gonna find whatever raw, and there's a bunch of different places to get, these different drinks, right? And these different snacks and all that stuff like that. And okay, let's meal prep. Okay, let's figure out what day is our meal prep day, and we're gonna keep these different things readily and accessible, so we don't, all of that. So, I'm just thrilled about it. I can already see it in my mind happening, and that's what makes me so happy. Is that I can just already see it in my mind happening. And I'm just looking forward to it, as well as I'm looking forward to my college tours, and I'm looking forward to my couples retreats and weekend getaway retreats with the sunrise and sunset workouts. I can already see that in my mind, just a commitment to wellness and a better world. We have to take care of ourselves. We cannot give what we don't have. We can want it, we can talk about it all day long, but if we don't possess that, if we don't possess a commitment to balance in our own lives and manifest it, we cannot get that out of anyone else. And so that's why I've been so transparent on my channel. I let you guys see me in all different ways. I let you see me going through the growth, right? The growth of learning, of saying, I don't know what I'm doing. Of laughing at myself, of learning, I'm always taking myself seriously, of being visually impaired, but not allowing it to define me and to hold me in spaces that don't serve me, right? And to show you all, you can get out here and learn and mess up and get back up and be vulnerable too. And guess what? One day after another day after another day, and transform. And next thing you know, it's a month and 2 months and 6 months and a year later. And oh my, what a powerhouse you are now. Look how the world has changed, because you made a decision and committed to that decision and kept coming back, right? You kept coming back week after week, good or bad, you kept coming back and getting it, right? So anyway, guys, I'm going to let y'all go for now. I think this is going to be the end to my weekly vlog because it is Thursday night. And so don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe if you're interested in volunteering to any capacity. I am going to have a CPR class as a part of that. I believe all of us should know about first aid, about CPR, about AED, like basic life support. I feel like that's very important. And so I'm going to include that as well. And if you are an instructor and interested in being a part of this youth camp and about a part of these programs, please reach out. I love you guys. And if I don't happen to go to Target right now, this is the end of the vlog. So stay tuned for this weekend's vlog. Guys, I can't stand when that happens at the last minute. You gotta like clear your throat. But anyway, so stay tuned for this weekend's vlog, okay? All right.